If you're new to RVing, you can come here and kind of learn a lot about all the different things that you might want if you're going to get started. Or like us, veteran RVers that just found something we didn't know we needed.
So we should buy this one just because it's got a cool name. You think we could live in this?
Chris literally said, holy cow, look at how badass that is, and just had to stop and take a peek. And look who we ran into, some of our favorite people. One of the reasons we got into RVing. We are coming to you from the 2025 Florida RV Super Show here in sunny Tampa, Florida. Today is Industry Day, and we are hanging around filming all day so that way we can show you a lot of different things that are happening at the show, bring you lots of different tours of all the latest models, different vendors and products and things that are available. So we're going to be taking you all along for the tour today in this video so that way you can get an idea of what the show is like.
So this is actually the show that we bought our coach at 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're exactly 2 years ago. So it's always exciting to come back, see the new coaches.
It's always tempting to buy another one.
We're not going to buy a new coach.
Come on.
No. We made that promise before we showed up.
That's true. That is true. We're not here to buy a new coach.
We got 2 lots this year. We don't need another coach.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go and tour some different RVs that we've seen at the show today and show you, just kind of talk through some of the things we like, some of the things we don't like. And if you're in the market for a new coach, attending an RV show is honestly one of the best ways to do your research and find a different RV. There are thousands of different RVs here. I mean, it's honestly kind of overwhelming how many RVs are here.
There's also a lot of expertise here,
Yeah.
right? So you get to talk to the manufacturers, you get to talk to the chassis manufacturers. You can actually see some open chassis that the coaches are built on. So there's a lot of great stuff that you can see actually in one place.
Yeah, so if you are shopping for an RV or if you just want to learn more about RVing, this is one of those shows that we would highly recommend coming. It is one of the biggest in the country, and it's a great time of year to head down to Florida when the rest of the country is freezing cold. So be careful if you come though, because the one thing I will say, you might end up buying a coach like we did.
It is entirely, that's what they set it up for, right?
Yeah.
They want you to buy a coach.
They do, but it has been one of the greatest decisions we've done, and it's been really awesome since we've started our journey in our motorhome. So, all right, let's get to some tours and we'll take you around to see the show. So one of the first coaches we're going to tour is the American Coach Eagle 45K. So this is the upgraded version of ours. We have a dream. So I'm curious what this one looks like. Oh, and in here they have the black walnut cabinet color. Now, I'll admit, I'm not a huge fan of darker wood in an RV because sometimes they can make it feel a little bit smaller, but I actually think this looks really nice. I think it's a good mix of, got light floors, light countertops.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it has more of a guy feel to it to me.
You think? I think it has more of that sort of like lodge kind of
Yeah, which is kind of a guy thing.
high-end like mountain cabin feel, which I think is really neat. But this has one of the layouts that's really nice. You get this U-shaped kitchen here. This peninsula actually stays put, so when the slide comes in, it comes in over, so it's solid. It doesn't move, which is really great. Love the big windows in here. They do a really nice job of having
I like the glass in the cabinets.
the decor. That's nice. And look at this huge sink. That's even bigger than our sink, and we have a pretty big one. And then you've got this big refrigerator here, which is nice.
Yeah, show them the...
It's very
Oh, what do you want me to show them?
Open that, yeah. How do you get that to come on? There you
there
go.
we go. I think it just, you get a picture of what's inside the refrigerator. That's pretty amazing. And then in here you've got a half bathroom, similar to ours. Having a half bathroom is really nice, honestly, especially for travel days. And the half bathroom is Chris's bathroom, so he doesn't make a mess in mine. And then back here is the big bedroom. I like the black walnut in here. It's growing on me. When I first walked in, I wasn't sure about it, but I think this really does have that nice like lodge feel.
It does. It may be a traditional RV feel as well, but
It doesn't feel outdated. I think
it doesn't. It is nice.
I love this bathroom. I have such major bathroom envy. The 2 sinks, nice big sinks. You got these lit mirrors so you can do your makeup in here nicely. Chris can do his makeup. Big closet back here.
You didn't really say that out loud, did
say
you?
that. You didn't want people to know?
No.
I thought that was our secret. Nice washer and dryer. The big shower. Oh, that's so nice. One of the things they did in the new 2025 models is they put heated floors in the bathroom too, which we don't have. So this is another reason why I think we could upgrade this year, babe. No?
Yeah, no, it is nice. It is nice. I really like the layout of the bathroom. Like you have a lot more actual floor space.
You do.
Because our step is quite a bit different.
Yeah. No, I like this too.
Massive closet in the back. I actually like the laundry room and the washer and dryer.
Because ours is in the living room, so when I do laundry, you can hear it. But now this is tucked away. It's private.
Yeah.
It's
Very
really
nice.
All right, let's go check out some other.
And it's a small thing, but I love the toilets in the American coaches.
Oh yeah, I know they use those really nice, high quality Tecma toilets.
Yep.
All right, let's go see if we can find a Palisade. Next up, we're gonna look at the Fleetwood Palisade. I think, which model is this? This is the 45
CS.
So the Palisade is a new model being made by Fleetwood, and it's a really nice coach because you get almost all the same features as our American coach, but at a much better price point. And it's honestly really nice. I love the floor plan of these Palisades. So if you haven't checked them out before, I would definitely look at them if you're looking for a luxury diesel motorhome that's at a slightly better price point. But this one has this massive slide out on this side and feels really big inside. Like, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think this slide's even bigger than our slide.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Too. I like the kitchen in here. You got a nice layout. You have the 2 couches with televator TV. Then you've got, instead of the booth, the table, which I personally like. I'm not a huge fan of the booth, but that's just my opinion.
So I like the colors of the couch in this one.
Yeah, kind of the darker.
Yeah, the darker
I
color.
like the gray kind of weathered wood look. That's really nice too. And they've got the half bathroom in here, which is nice. And American Coach and Fleetwood, they do a good job with all their fixtures and the design and everything. It all looks really nice.
Yeah, that really does.
And then the bedroom. Now, this is what I think is really unique about this model. We walked in this one earlier and we're kind of really surprised by it. So the sinks in the bathroom are in the slide, which is pretty unusual to have that. And this makes this bathroom, it's huge. I think it's one of the biggest bathrooms I've seen in a Class A. So you've got this really nice big shower, the nice Tecma toilet, and then you've got these 2 sinks over here in the vanity. Again, you just have so much space, whereas normally this feels pretty cramped. And then the closet, it's even better. So you come in the closet, it's huge. Like, you can actually walk in here. You've got this massive rail here where you can hang all your clothes, put your shoes and everything's here. And then what's nice too is that the washer and dryer is back here. So talk about being out of the way and you don't have to listen to it running while you're in the living room watching TV.
Yeah, that's really
I
nice.
think that's super nice. And they got another closet on this side. Like, there's a ton of space and stuff in here. I really like these.
Yeah,
So,
I love the layout of this one.
yeah, it's definitely nice. One of the trends that we're starting to see with more RV manufacturers, and Rev Group has started doing this with theirs, is doing the blackout package, which means that there's more black coloring on the coach itself, but then there's also blackout wheels, which Chris and I think looks so cool. Like, I really think this gives sort of a cool, I don't know, Batman-esque vibe. I really like the blackout
It
package.
just makes it look badass.
Just make it look badass. Like, if we were gonna do a new coach, I would definitely want the blackout
Yeah.
package. So that's something we're seeing a lot of at the show this year.
I don't know if it's any easier to maintain than the chrome, but
Yeah, but look at that. Like,
It's certainly-
so much cooler.
it does look
than
really
the
nice.
Shiny wheel.
More modern, maybe. I'm not sure, but
More modern, but like you said, I think it's more badass.
more badass. I like that.
Then Fleetwood also started making some new Class C RVs, and I think these are really nice. Our Class A motorhome is awesome, but at 45 feet, you really can't take it a lot of places, like national and state parks is really hard to get into. So these smaller Class C or Class B RVs are really great for the flexibility to go anywhere. So this is the 25Q Insight. And I think they did a really nice job with these. So these are built on the Mercedes chassis. They've got this really great cab. I can only imagine driving this would be so much better than ours. Like, the driving experience is so nice.
I mean, it's just like driving a big truck or
Right.
a big van.
Then there's a bunk here over, or a cab here over the driving area, so you can fit an additional person if you have a kid or something. I think it's a pretty good layout for this size RV. I mean, I know it's small and to me it feels really compact, but if you think about it, you've got the living area here, you've got a decent sized kitchen. I mean, you've got a refrigerator. It's not huge, but for this size RV, I think it's actually a pretty good size. Microwave, induction cooktop, sink, storage space. Your TV is up here since your couch is over here. That's probably the only thing I think is a little odd. Your TV's above the kitchen, but there's not really anywhere else for it to go in this model. Lots of storage space, so this is where you keep your clothes and other things in here. Then I think what's really nice is that there's a dedicated bedroom and bathroom. So unlike some of the Class B vans, you have to convert the space and they don't always necessarily have a dedicated bathroom and you're having to like set up the bed every night. I really like that this is set up and separate from the living room. So that way you can just get in bed at night. But then in here you've got a vanity with a sink. But then this is honestly Probably my favorite part about these is that they have a full actual bathroom. So, I mean, this is a pretty good sized bathroom. And like, I'm 5'8" and I fit in here pretty well. Could easily take a shower. I mean, it's not huge. It's obviously a little bit small, but given the fact that this thing's only 25, 26 feet, makes pretty good use of the space.
Yeah. Yeah, no, these are laid out really well. Be hard to get used to how small they are, but
I agree.
But they're efficient.
But if you're looking to travel and you really want to move around and see a lot of different places and like get into national parks and things, this is the thing to do it in.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we are back in the American Coach section and we're here with Taylor Horman.
Hi.
You've probably seen Taylor before in some of our videos, but if you haven't, Taylor, introduce yourself.
Yes, I am the luxury diesel sales manager for the Fleetwood family. So under my umbrella is this luxury American Coach Class A that we're going to focus on the bridge, as well as our Sprinter B and Sprinter C product.
Awesome. And be careful if you ever meet Taylor because you might end up buying a coach because he shows it to you, which is what happened to us here 2 years ago.
That's the goal every day, yes.
So this is pretty cool. This is actually the open kind of chassis of the actual American Eagle. So before it gets built, and so we can actually see inside. But tell us, this is the Liberty Bridge chassis. So what makes this unique for American Coach?
Yes, so we utilize all our Freightliner components. So this is a Freightliner chassis. It's just, I'll say, upfitted a little bit for American Coach. So it is the only true fully integrated chassis in the industry.
It's cool to see it in this condition.
It's nice to have that show chassis because you come to a show like this and you look at 40 different RVs and you see all the stainless, nice paint jobs, but really it's what's underneath that matters. A typical build for an RV manufacturer is taking a C-channel rails from either Freightliner or Spartan chassis and welding pieces of metal on top of that to create their foundation.
Yep.
What we do differently is this one-piece steel structure called the Liberty Bridge that in place of those C-channels, you actually have two big 8-inch I-beams running the whole length of the floor.
Okay.
So what that allows us to do is, number one, just have more weight down low, so a better center of gravity, better ride and drive. And it's actually something that we first introduced back in 2004.
Okay.
So back in 2004, we introduced the Liberty Bridge and have, over the years improved that.
Yeah.
And it is what allowed us back in 2007, so a long time ago, almost 20 years, to introduce that big full wall slide. So that's something we've done for years, and it all goes back to the strength and rigidity of the foundation.
And driving this, like we have the American Dream, and driving it is so smooth. I mean, we can actually leave stuff out on our countertops when we're traveling. It stays in place, and we haven't had any problems with like cracked tiles or anything like that we've heard other people have.
Exactly.
So,
yep. It all goes back to that strength of the foundation. Your two big 8-inch I-beams running the whole length of your floor in place of a C-channel. So it's pretty impressive. And another big thing we did for model year 25 that you see demonstrated on the show chassis is completely redesign the bridge. We optimized our camping side of the coach, so you just have tremendous storage throughout. Your front bay is going to be big, wide open, or you can throw a freezer fridge in there.
Yep.
And then these two next bays, which you don't see them here, but you will on our show coaches, are going to have two big 90-inch slide trays. And what's pretty cool is you take them out the driver's side, and there's actually these hidden storage areas underneath those slide trays just for, extra equipment, seasonal items that are just filling that void that used to be there. So
the amount of storage in these is absolutely huge. And I know last year we filmed the new 2025 American Eagle and showed some of this, and it really is crazy to see the size of this. Like, it's so nice.
Essentially, we took previously what we had with 5 luggage doors and took it down to 4 because we just made everything bigger.
This is one of those things that like doesn't sound super exciting, an updated basement, but it makes a huge difference. And this was one of the things that really makes us want to upgrade, I will admit.
Exactly. It's one thing to buy a new coach, but it's hard to part with your stuff that you've acquired over years. So maximizing that storage has been huge for us.
Yep.
Another thing that you'll see on our display coaches that you don't really see here is we actually combined our battery bay and our electrical bay, so that's all fully enclosed now too, which we'll be able to demonstrate more on the display chassis.
It's super nice and clean. Love how it's all tucked away. And this is even just really cool. I love, again, that this is all on display, so you can actually see the mechanisms, the tires, the jacks, and how that all is actually like tied into the bridge here. It's pretty cool.
Exactly. So really here what we're focused on is that V-Ride rear suspension from Freightliner, the most robust in the industry. It keeps you smooth and stable. And then all of American Coach that has a tag axle does have that ultra steerable tag, which is a nice touch as well.
Which is amazing because we used to have a a 37-foot Super C, and our 45-foot Class A can turn better than that thing could because of this steerable tag.
Exactly. Yeah, you got your steerable tag back here, and your independent front suspension just turning you on a dime, as much as you can say that for a 45-foot motor coach.
Totally. And this is a really nice feature too, is the dual-sided fuel and depth fill.
Yes.
So sometimes if we're at a truck stop, we can fuel on either side, but other times, depending on how you get in, it's nice to have that option to fill up on both sides.
On this American Eagle, you do see your big 15-liter Cummins engine, so big 605, plenty of horsepower pushing you down the road.
That is the #1 reason we bought our coach. Was Chris was adamant that we had to have the X15, the 605, and I will say it has been amazing to have. We can go up in the Rockies with this thing, and we can pass people in the left lane because of this guy. So
every time I drive a 605, I kind of gotta be cognizant of that speed limit or of my dash. Because you get rolling, and you're like, oh, I'm going 80. I got to slow down a little bit. It's pretty impressive what these things do.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, awesome. Well, thank you for showing us around, Taylor. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Good luck at the show.
All right, thank you.
So we're in the American Coach section here at the Florida RV Super Show, and we're here with Doug Miller. And if you've watched our channel, you might recognize him. But Doug, I'll let you introduce yourself quickly.
Doug Miller out of Decatur, Indiana, and I am the Director of Sales for Fleetwood RV, Holiday Rambler, and American Coach. And as well, work with these guys on some marketing adventures and take care of products. There's a lot of hats that I wear.
And if you're wondering why all the coaches here look so gorgeous and have great floor plans and finishes, Doug's team is the reason why. They do a really great job.
Heavy on the team, not so much on the Doug, a lot on the team.
So as part of that, one of the things that makes Fleetwood, Holiday Rambler, and American Coach unique is that you guys do a lot of different design components with the coaches to make sure that they look really nice. But you guys are now offering a design center where you can come to shows like this and you can actually custom design your coach.
Yeah, so when you were in Decatur, we did an episode on the design center on site in Decatur, but we wanted to give it a little bit more of a mobile feature to where we can have customers come in at the dealership. This particular unit is housed at the General RV dealership in Tampa here on site.
Nice.
And the great thing about this is we have the decors, the woods, the countertops, the backsplash, all those things to customize your coach. Now, obviously, we want you to pick something off their lot. That's the best thing.
Right.
We think we've done a great job with outfitting these coaches for stock pieces, but in the event that you want to customize, it's right here for you. So it's very comfortable inside. We invest a lot of money and a lot of time and partner with the dealer to create this environment. So we're super happy for it.
I think this is really cool and something that definitely makes you all unique. So I'm excited. Let's go inside and check it out real quick and we'll see what we have in here. First off, this is gorgeous. So tell us a little bit about what we've got in here.
So this was actually a custom piece by a company out in Tennessee that we partnered with to create a tiny home. What they do is actual tiny homes, and we wanted to customize this into a mobile design center. So we took it from the ground up, selecting the chassis, selecting the interior, selecting the woods and the trims, all those things. And then to customize with some of the components in here, those are actually colors that we had used. But this was built about 1.5 years ago. It's been in a handful of shows. So very popular colors, modern fixtures, modern trims. And then we have top row are all American Eagle doors. Next is our American Dream doors. And then all of our decor boards are down below. We actually outfitted it with the Cambria quartz countertops, just like the things that you will see in an American coach.
Yeah, I mean, this is really great. So like you said, you guys have tons here on the lot that people can choose from. But if somebody wants something more custom or specific and they just really want to make it their home and their own, they can come in here, pick out cabinet colors, go to these decor boards. I can tell you the blue is really calling my name. I love the blues here.
Yes. And there are certain things you can mix and match. I mean, the decor palettes are put together. Mindy Cox is our lead designer on the American Coach projects. She does an awesome job. But if you see something that just grabs a hold of you and you're like, I really love everything about this, but I'd like to have that fabric in my valance or for my bedspread or whatever, we can customize and do those things as well.
And what's the lead time? So if somebody is interested in coming in and building one out, speccing it and customizing it, how long does that take?
Usually 5 to 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, from the time that we actually get the order on paper, if there are any custom SOCs that we would do in the it's a special order, special option type thing, it'll be, I would figure 6 months.
Okay.
Yep, it's time for us to develop new prints. And the one thing we don't want to do is just kind of shoot from the hip and say, oh yeah, let's just change that. We want to document everything. So if there's ever an issue down the road, our service team knows exactly what's in that coach, and it's not some mystery where we're sending incorrect parts out.
Yeah, very cool. Well, thanks for showing us around, Doug. And we hope you guys liked getting a tour of this design center. And if you need more information, we'll include the website down below.
Yeah, and stop by and see us here in Tampa Super Show.
Awesome. Thanks. What's amazing about these RV shows is just how many RVs there are. I mean, I think there's like 1,500 different RVs here. And we've been walking in circles all day, checking out all the different RVs. And it's honestly just kind of exhausting because there's so many things here. But any type of RV you can find here, I'm thoroughly convinced that they've got anything and everything.
Yeah, I mean, they've got RVs here from $10,000 to over $3 million.
Right, I know.
That pretty much is the entire spectrum.
It is, but it's really cool to get to see all of these different rigs and RVs and all the different setups.
We just stumbled across these Storytellers and we have to stop and take a look. These things look pretty amazing and impressive.
Chris literally said, holy cow, look at how badass that is, and just had to stop and take a peek. This thing is amazing. Now these I assume are truly made for like off-roading, off-grid kind of thing.
They're built on some monster chassis. I don't even know what they are. I'm sure somebody does, but
Take a peek inside.
They're impressive. This is what you want to do if you're going to do something off-road, for sure. Oh yeah, 6.7 liter Cummins turbo. Wow, these are massive. And they got lots they're really nice inside.
They are really nice. It's interesting. They kind of are a mix between like an Airstream and...
They got a very European feel to them.
They do have a very European feel to them.
Well designed, well laid out.
I love all the windows and how the windows open in here. It's really light and bright.
Tons of storage everywhere.
Yeah.
Refrigerator, kitchen, sink.
Pretty good sized kitchen too for this size rig.
Yeah.
Oh, a cooktop. Nice.
Nice cooktop.
Yeah. And then you got the fridge. How does that fridge open? That kind of looks like a ice box. It looks very industrial. I like that.
It does. Yeah, it is. It's sturdy. That's what you get the feeling. Everything in here is sturdy, which I suppose it has to be. You're going overland, you know.
Yeah.
These things are designed to almost rock crawl.
And this is
really nice little bathroom, wet bath.
I guess this is technically a wet bath because the shower, you'd shower like over your toilet.
Yep.
Not really for me, but I feel like this would be cool.
It's efficient. Think about it. All the things you could do at one time.
That is true. Bed over the cab. That's nice.
Yeah, good size bed.
What's down here?
That's crawl space to the cab.
Oh.
So you want to. That's how you could, once you're parked and it's super cold outside, you don't want to go outside, you can crawl back and forth.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Or while the vehicle's moving, you crawl back and forth.
It's a pretty cool rig, I have to say.
Yeah. It's just well designed.
Yeah.
Efficient use of space.
It does feel well designed. Well designed, and you just look cool driving this thing.
And look at these tires.
I know. Now, I think the thing to know about these are expensive. Like, these are pushing close to $1 million for these. So they are serious.
Yeah, I think this one's listed at $750.
Yeah. They're expensive, but really nice.
But when you look at what you're getting, it's a very specific rig for a very specific purpose.
Yeah. It's like if you want to go off-roading in Iceland, this is the rig for you.
Exactly. In style.
Yeah.
I mean, lots of storage. It's really cool.
And then if we thought this one couldn't get any cooler because it's pretty cool, then you have its big brother over here.
Yeah.
This one really looks like it's made for off-roading in Iceland. That one is pretty cool.
Yeah, this one can put that one to shame.
Yeah. And I think this one's close to $1 million, yeah?
Not that much. No, I think it's $850.
The salesperson was telling us something interesting about this one. It has 1,800 miles, which is pretty amazing on one tank.
Yeah. And this won't mean much to anybody, but look at this. This is one of those things you can tell something is quality built. Look up here at the wiring. Look at how neat and clean all of it is. You can trace everything. They got really nice junction blocks. I mean, that's super clean and super accessible. So if something does go wrong, it's easy to fix when you're out on the road.
Yeah, agreed. I'm just gonna take a quick peek in here. We won't spend a ton of time in here, but I gotta see it. Gosh, it is so nice in here. It's hard to tell on video, but yeah, like Chris said earlier, the quality in this is so nice. Look at that.
It's like
big kitchen.
It's like Airstream meets Mad Max.
Yes, that's a great analogy. Airstream meets Mad Max. You should tell the marketing person that.
That's right. They probably already thought of it.
Probably. Yeah, this is really nice. And then I think in here is the bathroom.
Yeah, this is a big bathroom.
Oh, look at that. And you actually got a much bigger bathroom. So you got a sink on this side. I love the window. And then over here, you've got your shower and toilet combo. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. Again, all the stainless steel is really nice. It probably just wears extremely well.
Yeah, I like this.
Air conditioner.
I mean, what's crazy, this is more expensive than our coach.
Yeah.
A lot more. And then they got the thing again where you can access through the cab. Very cool.
Yeah, it's super nice. Great seats for driving. Like I feel like you could drive this for a long ways.
Yeah, for sure. Next, we're going to check out some of the new Brinkley RV models. So Brinkley is a new RV manufacturing that kind of turned RVing on its head. They sort of took a Tesla-esque approach where they kind of completely redesigned an RV from the bottom up to come up with a brand new model, new features, and I really like the Brinkleys because they look really fresh and modern. They've taken a new approach. And from what I can tell, they seem to be really good quality. So this is the Model G 4100. It's a toy hauler. And this thing is massive inside. I mean, it's huge. I love the kitchen though. Like this is gorgeous. You've got this huge kitchen island here. Waterfall edge, which is really pretty. You know, full big appliances. You've got a range with an oven and a microwave and the refrigerator.
They don't feel like an RV at all.
Yeah.
They just feel like a really nice house.
I feel like a condo or an apartment or something. And I love the color schemes they did. I think it looks so much more modern than a lot of RVs you see. Huge windows. You know, they've got some nice features here that not all RVs do, where they've got like these pull down blinds and shades. And they just do a really good job of, you know, having a lot of extra features. You know, they've got things like here, this built-in table here with like a pop-up outlet and just lots of really cool features.
And everything does feel really well made and sturdy.
It does, especially for a fifth wheel or travel trailer, which are much lighter and usually not quite as good of materials. It's really nice. And you've got this huge, you know, toy hauler garage back here where this bed can come down so somebody could sleep up here. It even has this, I think this door, this is actually like a wall, which is kind of weird. I'm not quite sure why that is there like that, honestly. But what's cool about it is that there's a half bath here, very functional with the space. They've got another bunk up here, so you can fit a lot of kids back here.
I think they do that so you could actually put a bigger vehicle in here because you pull that wall out.
Yeah, I think you could remove it, which is nice. Even these lighting fixtures, like this is not something you typically see in an RV. I think that is so slick and looks really good in here. Back here, you've got the bedroom and the bathroom. Again, the bathroom, just very high-end finishes. You know, I mean, look at the shower. They've got side jets and, you know, a nice rain head type style shower head. So that's nice. And then back here in the bedroom, you've got space for a washer and dryer prep. Big closet. Like this is pretty big. And again, one of the high-end features, this is a really slick LED light strip here in the closet. You just don't see that in a lot of RV manufacturers. So I just think Brinkley did an amazing job on the design of these. They look so nice. I would say if we were planning on getting a fifth wheel or a travel trailer, it'd probably be a Brinkley or maybe a Lux. Lux are kind of the really high-end luxury ones, but these I just think look really great.
Yeah, every time we've walked through one of these, we've said the same thing. They seem well built.
Yeah.
So we should buy this one just because it's got a cool name.
What's it called?
The Mod Bug.
The Mod Bug.
You think we could live in this?
I don't think I could live in this.
It's got a fireplace and a TV, and it's got LED lights.
What this is great for is like instead of tent camping, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's got an AC unit in there and a heater, and
so you could tow this behind pretty much any car, I'm sure.
Yeah, it probably doesn't weigh very much.
But I love that. In the back, you got a little outdoor kitchen with a freezer.
We can solve our Jeep problems. Instead of towing the Jeep, we'll tow this with the Jeep. All our problems will go away.
I don't think that solves the problem because we'd still have to have the Jeep.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's cool. I love how they use the space so efficiently in these little things.
I wonder what that is.
Like an awning or a screen or something.
No, that was the black storage maybe.
It is our last day here at the Florida RV Super Show. It's Saturday and we are gonna be getting back on a plane to head home after today. We have our second meet and greet in just like half an hour, which we're trying to get to. We had our first one yesterday and it was great. We had a lot of people come by and it's really fun to meet people that have followed along on our journey with us a lot since the beginning. And it's kind of amazing just to put a face with the name of the people who comment and send us emails and messages. So if you're one of the people that came by and came out to see us, thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
We do really appreciate it, and thank you. We had some people come by yesterday and said they've been following us for a couple of years. I didn't even recall that we've been doing this for a couple of years.
I know, it's amazing. It's really cool. And we also had a couple people even say that like we inspired them to get into RVing, which was the whole reason why we started our channel. We started this because we got started RVing by watching other YouTube channels. So the fact that we can kind of pay it forward and also inspire other people, has been one of the most rewarding parts of this for me.
That was pretty cool. It is really cool to help people, share all of our mistakes with them and tell them what not to do.
Exactly. Yeah. So we took you for some tours from Industry Day, but we'll try to kind of show some different RVs today as well, get a sense of some of the other things that are here. So these are Super C motorhomes. These are Showhauler custom built Super C coaches. We actually first started RVing by having a Super C motorhome, and these are like the most badass, coolest looking RVs on the market, in my opinion. And what makes Showhauler unique, these are all custom built, and these are really built for durability and to last. So these are built for guys that are towing big trailers with lots of race cars inside of them.
I think these will go up to 30,000 pounds in towing capacity.
Huge towing capacity. So we'll just go inside one really quick just to kind of show you what these look like. But I love the fact that they keep this white outside. They didn't do a crazy paint job. They just look sort of white and minimalist, but I think that's really cool. So in here, you've got a lot of space for a Super C. I mean, they've done a really nice job here. This is actually a big kitchen for a Super C. A lot of space, pantry and fridge there, walk-through bathroom. This is a nice bathroom. Wow, that shower is a pretty good size for a Super C. You got the big bedroom back here.
These are nice coaches.
You know what I actually really like about this floor plan is it's not a bath and a half. It only has one bathroom. I feel like the bath and a half is kind of a waste of space. So I think they did a really good job in here with the layout because you only have one bathroom instead of two taking up space. So we're inside one of the main expo halls here, and this is where they have the true luxury motor coaches. So if you've seen our channel before, you might have seen some of our videos where we tour the multi-million-dollar motorhomes. That's what these are. So Prevost and Newell are some of the top of the line, or actually they are the top of the line coaches that you can buy. These are the Prevost models. There's a Marathon right back there that runs for $3 million new. So these are very expensive, but what makes these amazing is the chassis. So these are built on the Prevost chassis, and then these are customized by these Prevost converter companies, Marathon, Emerald, Liberty Coach, and these are just really amazing machines. I mean, we've toured the inside of these, and it's incredible to see the quality and craftsmanship that goes into these. They're pretty amazing. And we get a lot of questions from people like, why do they cost so much? It's just every bit as nice as your coach, which we love our coach, but these are just on another level. The quality and materials, these are, you know, custom built to the owner's specifications, so you can do kind of whatever you want to them. And when you go inside, you can just tell like the fit and finishes are so nice. I mean, you really get what you pay for. One of Chris's favorite parts about attending the RV show is that he gets to see all the big chassis and trucks. And we're over at the Freightliner booth. And there's our favorite Freightliner man, Edward.
No, Edward. How you doing?
I'm glad you guys could come.
You're going to be on YouTube, Edward.
Oh man, do I get like paid for it? I already get paid for it.
You do. Let me give you the quarter.
Okay, quarter. You're so generous. You're so generous. Chris.
Edward is amazing. He knows all things Freightliner, is able to answer lots of questions if you have related to our Freightliner chassis, and is a great resource.
Yeah, all of us, here, we're here to help customers. If they come, we help them out and answer questions, and it's great.
Yeah.
His wife makes great soup.
Yes, we got to meet Edward's wife, which in my opinion is the best part of Edward.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
His wife is lovely. We adore her.
That's good, We love, and I'm glad you guys could stop by and, see it. And
I'm glad we could too. Yeah. Thanks for building a good chassis for us to have our house on wheels on.
That's right.
We're inside the building with the parts house and also with all the different vendors here at the RV show. And this is actually one of the cool parts about attending an RV show. Even if you have an RV or if you just want to learn about RVing, oh, getting a little air there from him. They have places where you can see all sorts of different vendors that either make RV specific products. They've got places for RV resorts, different random tchotchkes and things that you can buy here.
It's the place to find all the stuff you didn't even know you needed.
That's true. You got to be careful coming in here because you might end up buying too much. And then there's a big parts area where you can buy lots of different parts for your RV, like sewer hoses or a step or a ladder.
All the stuff you need on a daily basis.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll show you some of the cool things here. So lots of different things here, anywhere from dog accessories and doggy clothes and leashes to tire minder systems, which is TPMS for your tires, very important. We've got different, excursion groups. Over there is an Alaska excursion caravan.
I was gonna say those tire minders are really great because you can hook them
to your trailer that you pull, as well as to the coach itself. So you can monitor, I think, up to like 12 different tires. It's really handy to have.
Yeah, and there's another RV resort. Here's another one, a motor coach resort where you can buy a lot like what we have. So they're just doing some advertising here, but lots of different things that you can see and look at.
Yeah, there's another RV resort, quite a few of them.
So we're inside the parts area now where you can find all the different types of parts for your RVs like we were talking about, whether it comes to like stabilizing blocks. They've got sewer hoses. You can see back here there's some different types of like folding camping tables, hoses, steps. What are these, adapters?
Adapters.
Yep. All the things Chris uses that I don't even know what they do.
That's a pretty cool little kit for your sewer hose and
stuff. That is a cool little kit. I like that. It's all clean and organized. This is the kind of stuff. See, Chris just found something.
Yeah, I did. I need that.
It is nice. You can see all the latest toys. But also, this is great if you're new to RVing. You can come here and kind of learn a lot about all the different things that you might want if you're going to get started. Or, like us, veteran RVers who just found something we didn't know we needed. All right, let's go walk this way. And they've got things like RV washer and dryers. So our motorhome came with ours, but if you have hookups for it and it didn't come with it, you can buy a washer and dryer. Generators, heaters, they've got furniture, different captain seats and such.
Hey, what about that step?
Oh, this is one of my favorite products. We bought this at the Hershey RV show. It's a solid steel step, which you need when your front step is really high because you're not level. This is the most awesome step we've ever found. Right. Absolutely love it.
We'd had a couple of them before that, and they were always a little bit flimsy and unstable, but that one is really cool.
Yeah, that one's our favorite for sure. And then you can't forget about tank treatment. If you don't know Matt from Matt's RVs, I'm sure most people know him as the make sure you check out Matt's RV toilet treatment. He has formulated this after a long time RVing and did an absolutely great job with these products. We use and love them and would highly recommend them. Kim, do you want to jump in?
Oh, hi.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we're super excited to be here selling product, and we've got a show special. So it's $19.99 for a 16-ounce lavender and a 16-ounce orange. So stop by and see me. Little competitive over here. I'm trying to beat Matt. He's out at his tent, and I want to sell more.
That's awesome. Sorry to put you on the spot.
No,
but that was great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you.
We got AC quiet start, soft start systems, which is something that we have in like Blue Ox Towing. We use Blue Ox, the tow bar, for our flat towing. So wave to the Blue Ox guys. And then over here, the last product we'll show is Blue Tech. So Blue Tech is what we use for our water filtration system and also our water softener. This is one of, honestly, our absolute favorite RV products. We've worked with Blue Tech for quite a long time, but we have this 3-stage water filter system that we have mounted inside our wet bay. And we also have this water softener. And I'm telling you, once you go soft, you can't go back. It is the absolute best. We really love it. We do have a discount code. So if you check the description down below, you can get a discount on these products. And they're honestly one of the main things I'll say is worth the money. Like, it is a really nice upgrade. Do you agree?
I would. No, I think these are awesome. We actually took one of these portable units and built it into our coach permanently. That's how much we like it.
And just like normal, we came here and they've got new things that we don't have here. So we're going to have to get some of these new components to it. Lots of different food options here at the RV show.
A gingerbread house.
Got donuts, which I'm sure Chris is drooling over right now.
No, I want those Carolina cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls. Chicken tenders and french fries. The one thing I will say is that if you do need to eat here, which we've been doing every day, be prepared to pay. It's not cheap. We paid, what, $9 for a slice of pizza yesterday?
$9 for a slice of pizza. And if you do the math, that's about $70 for a full pie.
Right. And that's the nice thing about traveling in an RV. You always have your kitchen with you, so you don't have to pay for it. But here, we don't have our RV. Which is ironic. At the RV show, we forgot our RV.
It does smell good out here.
It does. Look who we ran into, some of our favorite people. We're filming. This is Sandy and Jimmy, in case you don't know. Trying something new. Sandy and Jimmy are one of the reasons we got into RVing.
I got a quick story. I think it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, we run into these guys and they're like, oh my gosh, we can just get going on social media. You know, and I think you had like 15,000 at that time.
Excuse me.
Yeah, hello. Now I'm going to say that to you.
You guys have been the inspiration. So, and everybody recognizes Sandy. I mean,
I think we all inspire each other.
Yeah, it might be there.
It's awesome.
You know, I had this hair for 10 years, and so it was just because it was
Did you?
fun.
I didn't know
10
that.
years, yeah, actually almost 11 now. Yeah.
Wow.
And
it's always 10 years.
It's yeah, I'm gonna be 30 forever. But yeah, and so it never was like, oh, this is gonna be my thing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It just kind of turned into that.
And now you have an RV to match.
And now we have a matching RV.
It's amazing. Well, if you don't already subscribe to trying something new, go check out Sandy and Jimmy.
Oh,
love you guys. Well, that is a wrap for us here at the Florida RV Super Show. We are actually heading out right now to go catch our flight back to California. So after a long week here at the show, we get to go sit in an airport for a while.
That's right.
I will say this trip being away from the RV has made us really miss our RV because it's so much more comfortable. Like, we've gotten spoiled with RV travel.
100%. I totally miss the RV. I miss our bed, miss our dog.
Most importantly, Axel. We miss Axel a lot. He's happy with his dog sitter, but we miss him a lot. So hopefully you all enjoyed some of the tours and getting a behind the scenes look at the RV show. We will be going to the Hershey RV show coming up in September. So if you're planning to go to that, be sure to come, let us know, stop by and say hello if you see us there. But otherwise...
Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button, follow along this year on all of our adventures, and keep tabs on what we're up to.
Yeah, we got some really exciting things happening this year that you're not going to want to miss. So it's going to be a big summer ahead for us. We're really excited. Till next time, see ya.